like literally just now, starting to completely downpour. I don't know if you can tell because the window screen's kind of gross. So it's not so obvious out the window, but it is absolutely pouring right now. I mean, it's kind of dark in here. You can even see that. Let me get my game ready. Game capture. Oh, hi, by the way. I didn't say that part. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I probably should have said that first. Let me get my Sims 2 soundtrack on. And we can do some building. Although, oh, you know what? I might actually close my game. I might do this build only with the base game and cats and dogs. Cause oh my gosh, it's pouring. Can you tell from that better? Yeah, you can. It's still kind of blurry, but you can see more. It is pouring. Wow. Well, welcome back. If we add Book Nook as a treat. Oh, maybe cats and dogs in the Book Nook kit. That could be good. Because I like the Book Nook library stuff will be really useful. I'll explain the build in a second. I just gotta get my game ready. This is a very weird way to start the stream. I kind of just like was live and then it was happening. Yeah, it's still a small number of packs, but it's a good number of packs, I think. Book Nook and cats and dogs. We can make that work. We can do that. All right. Well, we're gonna do some building today. I've been planning on making a library in Brindleton Bay for a couple of months. I've had it on my list of like things I want to try and build for a while, and I haven't quite gotten to it yet. And so today I was like, listen, I think it's time. We're just gonna build it. And so we're gonna do that now. Let me make a new save real quick. But I feel like Brindleton Bay is a good place to have a library, and libraries are my favorite community lot to use in The Sims. Like I find myself visiting libraries really often. I'm just gonna randomize the sim a few times. I don't know about the outfit combo, but that's better. Anyway, I find libraries really useful. It's just nice to have access to a computer and like all these sorts of things, so that's what I want to build. It is currently in my time zone exactly 4 o'clock p.m. where I am. Nice. I usually am live at this time on every day except Wednesday, but today I went live twice. So we're here right now too. I'm here again. So if you were here watching me play Stardew earlier, well, hello. For you it's 10, for you it's 11. Oh yeah. I'm sorry that I'm live so late for some people. Oh. Off to a bad start. Game almost crashed. Yeah, I don't think I've done a build with just cats and dogs in Book Nook either. So I'm kind of excited about that as a possibility too. I think it'll be kind of cool. Okay, so for the build, I'm thinking I might build it over here on this Tail's End lot. It's 40 by 30, so it's pretty big. But I think my vision is to have kind of like a wide, short building. Or not, maybe not super short, but like short and long. And let me show you a picture of a building that I kind of, okay, this is like the tiniest picture. This is a building that I kind of like, if you squint, you can see it. But this is kind of what I'm talking about, where it's like long that way. And there's like maybe a small part of a second floor, but most of it is just kind of like sprawling. Maybe it's like an old building that they've added to over time. You know, like that's kind of what I was picturing for this. You're cheating in my very veggie challenge. Listen, there's no such thing. Here's my opinion about any sort of Sims Legacy or any kind of Sims challenge. It's The Sims. Like, do whatever, you know? If you don't like something about it, get rid of it. Like, there's no point in making yourself play through parts of a challenge that you don't like. Because there's not like the challenge police. Like, you're the only person playing, so do whatever interests you with any kind of Sims challenge. It's sort of how I feel about it. You know what I mean? I just think that like everybody's gonna have a better time if they feel that way about it. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be a good lot for us to do this on. So I'm going to build it here. The other thing is that if I seem a little bit off at any point during this stream, my parents' dog, Captain, was at the vet all day under anesthesia for like, they're trying to figure out, he's got like some weird stuff going on. So he was getting like some tests done and stuff. And my parents are picking him up in 7 minutes. So I'm feeling a little bit stressed about it. I'm not gonna lie. He's an older Rottweiler, and he also has cancer. So it's just like a kind of situation. But anyway, I'm trying to distract myself, but I'm also like waiting for texts from my parents back. So it'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. And we can build. Oh, I'm gonna get another OBS open too, because I'm probably gonna record this. Yeah, build will help. It's nice to just think about something else, you know? Kat, thank you for all those gifted subs. That is really kind of you. That is very sweet. My cat doesn't care, which is kind of rude of her, because you're cat, and you'd think that she would care about like a fellow cat gifting subs, but look what she's doing instead. Nothing. Just is a lump, basically. Okay. Oh, did I lag? Uh-oh. Did you hear what I said, or did it like completely cut out? Couldn't tell which end her face was on. Here, I can show you a picture I took of her. This angle isn't very good. But this makes more sense. This is what she looks like. You can kind of see it now, like when you look at the cat cam. Oh, for you it froze the image? Okay, that's fine. That's fine, but this is what she looks like. It makes the lump that's in the camera make more sense. Anyway, cute. Very, very cute. I know, to be a cat and just like sleep in front of a window like this all day. She was on the cat cam right here. I streamed earlier this morning. She was on the cat cam like the whole stream this morning. I come back, she's still on the cat cam. Like, oh, sorry, did I wake you up? Oh, now we're taking a bath. Anyway, she's just been there. She's just hanging out. She curled back up. She like sat up, stared at me, licked her arm, and then curled back and went back to sleep. She's got her arm like this over her face. I might have disrupted her. I think that sometimes, because she doesn't hear much of anything. I think she doesn't hear most things. But sometimes things that are extremely high pitched, she can hear. So I think what might have happened is when I cackled, she might have heard it and then been like, what was that? So I heard something. And so it startled her. So I apologize, Snap. I didn't mean to. I'll try not to laugh so loud and annoying. My bad. Okay, I think I'm ready then, so we can start trying to wing it. I'm trying to build something, yes? We shall see how it goes. I don't really know. I think I'll put the entryway over here. I think I will probably try and make it be a similar shape to that picture that we were looking at too. You want to play Sims but you have no motivation? Maybe, is there any kind of like challenge that you've been maybe thinking about trying that you've been putting off? Because maybe like doing some kind of Sims challenge could be a motivator to you. That helps me sometimes if I'm feeling like I don't really know what I want to do, but I want to play Sims. Oh, thunder. Sometimes it helps me to be like, okay, let's try a challenge. Yeah, I might put a fountain in there. We'll see. We shall see. It could be like a big staircase too. Might try very veggie. That could be fun. Completely unbiased. For no reason at all do I think that's a great idea. I'm looking at like that picture that we kind of talked about a little bit in the beginning here. I think that I might extend this a little bit more. Maybe I'll shrink this part. There could be like possibly some kind of thing like that too. Okay. Yeah, I I know that I wrote it, so I, I do have some bias towards it. But I like the Very Veggie challenge because I like a chaotic Sims challenge and I really like a legacy challenge. Like that's why I wrote it. Because I like those sorts of things. But I think like the two of them together is a fun thing to try. Oh, okay, good morning. She's awake. She is awake. Maybe I could scoot this forward. That could be nice. Scoot this here, scoot this here. Your broccoli sim had 2 sets of twins? That is just a nightmare. I'm sorry. I understand. Me with my twins and then triplets, like, I unfortunately relate to you very heavily. The broccoli gen is like cursed. That's so big. I don't really know if I like it. Maybe you could be even smaller. Okay. This is just cats and dogs and the Book Nook kit is what I was planning. Are you gonna come over? Okay. She wants to see the build. She's gonna come help. So I was thinking about maybe trying to have like a I don't know, my first thought was to maybe try and do some kind of like tower thing, but in hindsight I don't know if that's gonna be weird, so I'll have to test it a little bit. It blends in nicely back there. Can you go on dates in the library? I think you can go on dates in the library, right? I feel like you should be able to. I would be kind of surprised if you couldn't. I think that maybe this part should have been a little bit bigger again. I know I just shrunk it, but yeah, it kind of has like a little bit of a clock tower sort of vibe, but I don't know if I like maybe it would be better if it were actually smaller in this part. I don't know. Oh, is it really pineapple? I'm glad you could make it. I know that the verification to chat might seem kind of annoying, but it's so that people can't harass me as much. Like, it's the intention is not to cause difficulties for like the average person. It's to make it so that the people who want to harass have a harder time trying to harass, which is why the verification settings are kind of high in Twitch chat, which when you think about it like that probably makes sense. Snap, hold on, I can't see the keyboard. I gotta get back so I can type. Okay. Objects. Not that one. How about we put some of this too? Yeah, I like it as a start. I think that maybe, yeah, maybe I do want to have that tall bit back. I'm not really sure how to make it look not bad from the back. That's kind of what I'm struggling with. You have to find some sort of solution. I know, sometimes I'm just sat here streaming and my cat is just like headbutting me repeatedly. She's just cute. I think that, maybe if I made this part, maybe, you know what, maybe part of the problem is that it's like a little bit too even. both of these are similar widths. So maybe this part needs to be skinnier. It's still pretty wide, but maybe it was just a little bit too wide. So if we shrunk it a little bit more, it might look better. And then maybe there could be like a small sunroom part that has all windows around it. It's so long. That's what I wanted, was for it to be super long, but when you actually do it, it feels kind of fun. It's like when you actually get to the point where you're making the long thing. It's a little overwhelming. Okay, maybe I could just do this short. A little bit of extra roof right there. This part could probably be a balcony. And that might look cute. Something along those lines. And then we could probably have, I don't know, we could even like extend out the back to be, that actually doesn't look bad from the back, that part. I don't think that's really a problem. But we could extend this, kind of make it a little bit more of an L shape. And then possibly there could be like a side bit. And then there could be a patio. Like this whole thing could be a patio with some outdoor space. I could even scoot the whole thing forward or back just a little bit more. Because then this is a little bit bigger too, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, the lighting on this lot is really good. I like the lighting on here too. Possibly a little bit wider might be nicer. Then there can be some nice outdoor seating. And maybe, if we wanted to get really fancy with it, we could put like a little custom place to have an observatory back here. And we can kind of build it out like a fancy little separate section. That's kind of cool. I might scoot the whole place over just like 2 more tiles, because that way it's looking at less of the tree. More like that. That's cool. Okay. This will be a very interesting layout to try and make happen. Very, very interesting. Snappy, you can't be on the keyboard, okay? You can be on the desk, but you can't be on the keyboard. A designated place for pets to play outside while the Sims are inside? Maybe? That could be kind of fun. So you think make like a dedicated, like some sort of dedicated outdoor space? I think I want you to be back a little bit. I don't like how it looks when it's touching the foundation. Yeah, there could be like a little cats and dogs sort of space. Maybe I'll scoot it over a little bit more. This could probably get moved over then too, potentially. I mean, maybe it could even be like centered with this whole thing. Is that the center? Yeah. That would probably feel a little bit nicer. Because what, would I enclose this as like the pets area over there? I don't know if I like it like that. Let's hold off. Once we figure out the windows, I think it'll start to make more sense. I'm gonna make it even taller too. Yeah, a gazebo would be very much the right style too. That is true. That's not gonna help with the cats and dogs thing that we're currently trying to figure out. Maybe it could be over here, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really even know what I'm gonna put up here. Probably not much, because this is pretty small. That's okay. Okay, the cat has abandoned us officially. She's even leaving the whole room. So rude. I don't think I will put anything on this part. I think that part will be empty. Okay, let me steal this fence. Make sure we get this all the way around here. Columns. Cute little spandrel. Okay, and windows now. Oh, a study room, like one that you could try to reserve. That's kind of a cute story to tell too. That it's like a private study room that could be reserved. I think I like that. I think I'm gonna make this window up there kind of wide. So I'll make it have multiple of those. Oh, please tell me the circle fits. I think, I'm in the tree. Yeah, the circle's gonna have to fit. I'm gonna make sure it does. That is so fun. Do you like that? Have I saved? No. Not at all. That would have been kind of bad, huh? I know it's only been like 20 minutes, but it's like the whole building. So you make a good point. We should save. Oh, I should change the lot type to library too, so that we can start seeing the lot requirements. That's a lounge. Whoops. Library. Yeah, the cats and dogs window set is just so good. It really is so good. I'm actually saying that. I'm gonna use a base game window. Just over here though. I wanted to get windows like this in the sunroom. So that'll be nice. And then we can put that on top. Yeah, those blend in enough, and then it's like one big long wall. Okay, this is kind of wide, this section, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'm gonna add a cafe inside because, and I know that people are gonna get upset, but bear in mind, this is just the base game and the Book Nook kit. So a lot of these other things that we think about are like cafe features are not from either of these packs. So we want this to be a functional base game sort of library, and anything else is kind of a bonus. So like, I agree that would be super cool, but I don't know if it's gonna work for this build just because of that. Does that make sense? Let me see if I can put some dormers back here. I don't really like that. So that part might be a flop. But maybe there could be some kind of small back porch. That's not small by any means. I do like how that looks though. We'll have to see how that feels from the inside. We could also potentially make the patio bigger right there and have it be kind of an L shape somehow. Okay, you need to go back there. 2 ways to exit the building. Maybe this should get wider. Maybe that would help us. Because I want to have a bigger patio, but I don't want it to be like huge. Maybe it could be a little bit bigger like that. And then this can be wider too. Okay. That's not bad. Maybe there could be on this part. That almost becomes like another little sunroom sort of thing, but it's a nice like seating area, kinda. It's gonna be very interesting trying to do the floor plan of this building. We will probably have quite a journey trying to figure that all out. Yeah, I like that it's mostly on the first floor too. I think that that is really nice. I like it as a shape. Do I think I'll play Peak again? I don't know. I probably will play Peak again. I liked playing Peak. I don't know. I don't have a day in mind exactly to play again or anything like that. A bunch of my friends are playing right now. Like, literally as we speak right now, a bunch of my friends are live playing Peak. It's Shella's birthday, so they're all playing together. I decided I was too scared to play because I get a little bit overwhelmed in big, large group settings. I don't know if I want that or not. Let's put some nice trim on all of this. Guys, this is gonna be so blue suburban coated once we start doing the furniture and stuff. It's gonna be great. Okay. Windows. I think we want to get like 2 windows there. On either side of that. That feels pretty good. And I'll do the same thing back here. Some of these windows I might end up moving around once we do the floor plan, because I might want to have, like, honestly, this wall might need to be blank to have bookshelves on it, like, and that would be okay. Same thing, even like this whole wall could be blank to have bookshelves on it. Doesn't even need to have windows on there. And I don't think that would be a bad thing. Because you might want to have, there's probably going to be a lot of them. Okay. In this little downstairs area, I think that I might do this window twice. Just like that, kind of simple. I feel like that'll work. Let me start thinking about the floor plan, just in case we need to move things around, you know? I am kind of feeling like maybe instead of bookshelves right here, maybe we do the bathroom right here. And we get like 2 bathrooms. Does the staircase fit there perfectly? Oh. That honestly feels kind of like a miracle. Maybe instead of it being 2, we make it just 1 and we have the door right here, because then this could have bookshelves along this wall. The other option is to have like a door here and a door on that side, and that's fine too. What do you mean, miracle? It was planned? No, you're so right. I planned this completely. I knew it was gonna fit perfect. I built it that way, with that exact plan in mind, the whole time. Of course. No, I don't like those. I wish I could use this staircase, but I don't like the colors of them. Even that one is too dark. Boo. The lighter wood from this, I don't think matches any of the base game staircases. You see? Unless we did like the really light one. But even that, I don't really like that. I like the idea of it being dark wood. It's Cats and Dogs and the Book Nook kit are the only packs that I have installed right now. I don't think that it's gonna be difficult to make a limited pack library with those though. Well, it doesn't have to be the exact right color. It is a real pain to get the floors to match the staircase, huh? Frustrating problem. Okay, maybe this part could be an extra bathroom. And then this can be the study room like we talked about. Because having an extra bathroom is probably going to be kind of nice. I'll put that door there. Okay. Let me see if I want to put some small windows in this then. Because we could do like the little square one maybe. I wonder what it would look like if I did them separate. That looks okay from the outside. Oh, she's back. The assistant has returned. Okay, so this being one room, like one big room, and then having this like right directly across from the back is kind of hard, because what I think I would like to do is have some kind of wall, or like, I don't know, I want to have like a counter, like the checkout counter. Obviously it won't be laid out like that, but something like that. I would kind of like to have that central in the middle right when you come in. Oh, okay, you don't want to be on camera anymore. There could just be bookshelves behind it then, and that wouldn't be that weird. Okay. We could also possibly put, oops, keep starting to record by accident. I wonder if this part should become a kids section. The only concern I have with doing that is that it's limiting a lot of the wall space that we had for bookshelves. But, I mean, this bathroom can be one big bathroom again instead. A kitchenette with a coffee machine and a kettle. Yeah, I saw somebody say that too. I hate the coffee makers though. It's like, having access to coffee, good. Coffee maker in The Sims, so annoying. Just full of stinky spoiled coffee 24/7. You know? I don't know. We can think about it, but it always feels like a better idea than it actually ends up being. You think the kid space upstairs? Well, the kid space could go upstairs if we wanted to. It's a little bit smaller if we do the kid space upstairs. But then again, if the kid space is upstairs, we can have like some more wiggle room to make it sort of chaotic in there and not really feel like it's interrupting anything, you know, because it's tucked away. So it could be better that way, I don't know. And there's room for kids' bookshelves. Alice, I just play The Sims on Ultra, so my settings are just all on Ultra. The highest setting is what I have, so like showing you them won't make a difference. It's just, they're all just, I play The Sims on Ultra. I don't have like specific custom settings set up, I just play Sims on Ultra. Okay, save again. Well, that means we only have the one bathroom right there, which feels like maybe not good. But we could also possibly put another one. If the door to this bathroom is over here, we could get another bathroom door like over here, and that gives me walls. I can have bookshelves on either side of those walls. It could even be like kind of a small second bathroom. I don't know. Bathroom with 2 stalls. Well, so I don't really want to do that. I don't really like the look of that kind of thing, and we don't have stalls in either of these packs. See how like, I hate that, having them be up against the wall in the corner. But I need to figure out where I want to put the bookshelves and then come back and think about this again. Because it's mostly just a problem of me wanting to make sure I have enough wall space for the books that I want to put in. Because if I don't have enough, then I'm going to be really sad. To me, ideal scenario is being able to do it like this. But this should be fine. These Book Nook kit bookshelves are very interesting because of the fact that that counts as me having 4 bookshelves. Sounds good to me. Okay, we'll put some more back here. Some of them on top of this. Maybe I could make this into like some kind of separate study room, even if it's not for kids anymore. Having like the wall separation might be good for us. scoot that over. Okay. I might want to have a bookshelf in the middle. I don't know. Okay, so then in here we would put like all the computers, I guess. Is that the plan? I want to scoot this over again too. 19 bookshelves already. This is gonna be like the most bookshelves I've ever put inside of one of these builds. No, they didn't get rid of Prime subs. You just, sometimes when your Prime sub runs out, they do it like down to the minute. And sometimes like you might have resubbed on this day, like maybe you subbed on like July 6th or whatever. But you might have to wait like an extra half an hour post when you actually subbed. Like the renewal takes an extra second longer than you might expect it to. So a lot of people get confused that the Prime sub is gone, but it is still there. It just throws people off. And you have to do it from the browser. You can't do it from mobile. It doesn't work on mobile, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not gonna keep that fence there, but I do want to have like this spandrel across it. I like how that looks, so we shall try that. It usually jump scares you with an ad, does it? That's sad. Okay, Snap, do you want to try and sit maybe on your cat cam instead of on my keyboard? Okay, let me try and rearrange this section and like actually get my countertops put in the way I want to. Okay, so we want to do it like that. I'll probably put it just like this and have it be, oh no, wrong thing. Inner corner? Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be the front desk, right when you come in. Maybe we could have some kind of sign above it. I don't know, we'll figure that out. But now I want to put, maybe we could do bookshelves. I feel like I can't put these the way I want to because they try and slot to a wall. So for me to custom place them is going to be kind of annoying. You see? Oh my god. Like for me, my ideal would be to have the, I guess it has to have like a little bit of space in between it. But I want to have this like, wait, it almost had, okay, there you go. Oh my. I don't want to put a half wall because I don't know if you can tell, but the center of this is not a place that I can put a wall. The wall would go here or here. So that's why I didn't do a half wall on purpose. Because it can't center in the room like I would want it to. Okay, let me just put a couple like sinks and toilets in so we can make the game think that the build is functional. There would be trash can in both of those rooms. We want to have a trash can outside somewhere probably too. The living chairs are easy. The lot requirements for a library are really not too bad for us to try and make. See, even like over here, it's not quite, with how I want to place them, it doesn't quite work. Oh no, you want to go, maybe you want to be like right there. I guess this one could be on a wall then. Those would slot okay. But it's the stuff behind it that I don't think will slot okay. I know, I would do anything for like a half tile wall. Could you imagine how useful that would be in this game? Wow, I had a way easier time doing this before. What do you think you're slotting to? Like in it? Well, let me see if it works if I place it on the... No, see, they're like not close together. Are you not even slotted to it yourself? Okay. Let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Maybe you need to be a little bit smaller, because then I can have some space for bookshelves like right here. Yeah, I had just the one bookshelf before, and I guess I had put it back behind it, but that's not really... It's still making it very difficult. I can't really... Maybe I can get it. Oh, okay, maybe it's fine. Are you kidding me? It's okay, so it won't slot there because the game thinks that it's like... So I need to do the one right here. Because it has to go to the left, I guess. It's the only way. No. I don't know if I like The Sims 4. Okay. See, even that, it looks cute, but it's so tight now. So that's a problem. I should have done it even further forward. Guys, turns out I think I've had enough. Maybe you could stay bigger and we could put the window back and then put like some fun bookshelves underneath it. Let's try that. All that, I'm not even gonna keep it. But the bookshelves at the bottom might be okay. Maybe I could even build this out with like a fence and stuff. Okay. And then I can have this thing here. There could just be some like bench seating and stuff in between. We could also potentially do this with something smaller and then have like the tall bookshelves on either side. I just don't think that looks very good, so I'll stick to the big window. That might be all right. I will probably still use these. Oh, good thing the column is clipping. That's really cool. I love this game. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we could do some more of the bookshelves in the middle of the room over here, like we had talked about. These are gonna be annoying again too, because same problem. They're gonna want me to custom place them all. I do kind of like that though. Okay, as long as we like hold this on the ground, should be okay. I like how the ones in the middle are a little bit shorter too. I think that kind of makes sense. So then there can be some seating in the middle here. I might actually get a, hold on. I might actually get another set of bookshelves right in the middle. I kind of want it to be a little bit maze-like. Oh, well, they don't quite fit as well as I want them to. Never mind. There could be seating there. There could even be like desks inside of this space. Should you be the darker wood color? Oh. Maybe. We gotta like alternate between the two different ones too. That looks kind of nice, right? Sure. Oh my god. Doing this everywhere. It's gonna take me so long. 3-line shelf is enough, 4 is too much. Where do you mean? Are you telling me you don't like my build? I think this looks cool. I also think that this is kind of realistic. Like in real life, there would be a lot of bookshelves everywhere. And we don't normally get to do this much fun stuff with the bookshelves in The Sims because we don't have as many options in the other packs that are so customizable like this. Oops. Okay. It's very wooden. We're gonna have to get some nice, like, I don't know, rugs and things to like break up all the wood color. Well, I don't want color variation, hamsters. That's the thing. We're doing a lack of color variation on purpose, which might sound kind of weird, but it is an intentional decision. Ooh. This might be kind of an interesting layout for the desks. Oh, I guess that doesn't really fit if we scoot them close together, but maybe that doesn't matter. Might be kind of interesting. Might want to scoot them more this way, just a little bit. But things like the desk chairs, that'll help us. What kind of chair do we want to use? I really like, honestly, this one is black, but I don't really hate that. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe it should have been further over again. Maybe it should be like there. Is that enough space? I think so. No, there's no one-tile desks in the base game. We're gonna have more computers. They're just not all gonna be in the same place. We're gonna spread them out a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense, but there'll be computers here. There'll be some over on the other side. We're gonna kind of place a bunch of computers around. It's kind of old and awful looking. Okay, Snap just ditched me, which is pretty rude. Dark blue to match the seat cushions. Well, this is pretty much the same. I mean, maybe that's the closer one, but it's got, this has like that sort of teal color in it. You see? But we'll figure it out once we get a little bit further into it. I don't know if I want to use these curtains or not. I think they're kind of horrendous. The other option that I really like is, it's this swatch. I like the like gingham sort of color. That's one of my favorite swatches of these curtains. I just like a gingham sort of color in general. Pattern, I mean. Gingham sort of pattern, I guess I should say. Are we gonna do cats and dogs couches? Oh, she's back. She can't decide where she wants to be. Snap's going all over the place. I don't know. I feel like that kind of couch is not really giving public library, but I kind of like it. I think it's kind of weird in a fun way. So maybe we can try it. That looks pretty good too. Yeah, the brown pillows, it helps tie it together. And I guess it's like a removable couch cushion, so that's nice. They'll be able to change the color, or change it, wash it. I want to have a light above this. It doesn't even come in gold proper. That's okay. Oh, does yours, Tilly? My library has like, there's not any soft fabrics like this. At my library, they have some like colorful like seating, but it's all like that kind of like plastic wipeable cushion. Oh my. I'm sorry everyone about the cat. But it's like that sort of hard cushion with like that like really like vinyl sort of textured cover on it, because then they can clean them really easily. So this looks way more comfortable than what I'm used to, you know? They've got blankets to borrow and cushions to sit on as well. Wow. Okay, fancy library. Maybe I don't want this on the wall then. Maybe that's kind of taking away from the vibes. I like that so far. Maybe I'll do another one over here then. Or maybe I'll put the couch on this side and then we can do like a... We could do like armchairs right there. Because this part, we don't want to have the same thing repeated too much. But we could take this armchair, similar color, and then do like two of them. Little chair, table in between. Yeah, they have those like kind of cool high back chairs, but I don't know if I want to use those. Not sure. Oh, those weren't even the right spacing. I really, really wish so badly that the side tables were more like this size by default. Like, why is the side table bigger than the chair? And that's like the default sizing of it. It just makes no sense. Should they have the cats and dogs little lighthouse model? I think they should. I don't think we have any big shelves that I can get low enough from these packs to put this on. But you might slot onto this. Oh, good. Okay. Shout out to the Book Nook kit. Kind of carrying right now. Which makes sense given it's a library build. Let me scoot that over just a little bit more. Oh, somehow that's still too... Oh, it was way too high. Okay, that's my own fault. I didn't realize what I had done. Oh, I didn't see it. What did... Oh, the build might need the steamboat. No, you're right, actually, Marissa. That would be really good. We should try to add that somewhere. Like a ship model is perfect for this. I think I'm gonna put the chess tables... Well, you know what? Cats and Dogs even has... And this might be kind of a cool thing to have in the middle of the room a little bit. But Cats and Dogs has like this whole big model thing. And that might actually be kind of a cool item to put off to the side in the entryway. Because this is like a model of Brindleton Bay, or the island in Brindleton Bay. So that could be kind of a nice little touch. We can do the chess tables. Maybe put them back here. God, I love building libraries. It's so fun for me to build libraries in this game. I love it. I just love it. Yeah, the ship wheel could be kind of cool. I mean, we could even put that behind the front desk. Instead of having like a sign, this could be the sign that they have back there. You know? And we could put this as like the sign out front too. Somehow. I don't really know if I like how these chess tables are looking. Oh, you know what? Maybe if the chess tables, do you think I could fit 3 of them in here? This might be a little bit much, but maybe there could be like a little chess section off to the side under that covered area. Because that feels like a nice place to sit and play chess with your sim anyway. We can scoot this just ever so slightly off the wall so there's more space in between them. Chess nook. Okay, then we can get some more computer desks in here somehow. I guess we'll probably want to have the bookshelves all along the back wall. Doing like the color alternating myself when I'm copying them. I'm trying to get some variety with the colors of the books. I am like so obsessed with the whole giant book wall. These Sims are like living my dream. So Cats and Dogs actually has a little couch thing that might look really good right here. We could do it in white, possibly. If I have the desks like this, it's probably kind of tight, so you might want to switch them to be like this instead. But even that's going to be kind of tight. You're considering getting another bookshelf and squeezing it into your room? I mean, I think it's worth it. Where do you think you would put it? Like, where in your room do you think it would go? No, the research machine is not base game. The research machine is from Cats... I almost said Cats and Dogs. That's what I'm using. The research machine is not base game. It's from University. So we can't do that, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. That would be so good. Okay. Multiple desks in this room. It's kind of tight. It is kind of tight, but it's functional. Yeah, you can use regular tables and put more than one computer on them. I just kind of like the look of them being spread out a little bit further than that. But you can just do like a regular, like, dining table. And you can put like a few. See, because you can do like doubled up. I do that a lot in libraries, but I don't really want them to be that close together. All my builds are tight. That's true. I like to build small, tight spaces in this game. Oh, these could be so cute out front. Oh my goodness. I kind of like it with the red and the purple. That's pretty. You sent me your bookshelf plans to look at later. Oh, that's fun. Wait, oh, I won't scroll. Oh. I love thinking about people laying out the bookshelves of their room. It excites me. It excites me. Is that too far over? Those are in the right place. Okay. What else are we missing? Oh, we have okay, we have all of the lot requirements for building one of these. I might put a book or a couch right there. I might get some more armchairs over here then. And we'll try this. Same thing as before. Yeah, that's the thing. In real life, like, they put so many computers in the space, which makes sense, because in real life, like, they're trying to fit as much as they can to offer, like, that service to the community. But in The Sims, we don't have to try and pack, like, everything all into a tight space. In The Sims, well, wait, no, opposite. We don't have to pack, like, as many things as possible. We kind of have some wiggle room to... Oh, that's too low. How do I keep putting this at the wrong height? I want it to be like, okay, right there is the right height. Yeah, in The Sims, we can be a little bit more artsy with it than maybe you would in real life. Okay. Like, I don't think that any libraries in real life are laying out their computer desks in a way that's supposed to, like, look fancy. You know, like, they're laying out their computer desks for functionality. That's their intention. Okay, I'm gonna put a plant on top of that. I didn't uninstall the other packs, I disabled them, Ollie. I find that really helpful when I'm trying to do limited pack build, which is not something that most Sims players will probably ever have any sort of need or desire to do. But because I like make Sims content, obviously, I like to do limited pack builds from time to time. And so I disable the packs. If you Google like how to disable packs Sims 4, it's probably like a James Turner website that'll come up. You can use that. It's really helpful. It's pretty easy to find. But yeah, I like to disable them because that way I don't feel tempted to use other things, and more importantly, I don't have to keep turning the filters on, because every time you use the eyedropper tool, it turns your filter off. Look, watch. Oops, filter gone. So it's so annoying to do limited pack builds and have to keep putting the filters on. So if I can avoid that, I would like to. Okay. I want this, but it doesn't really quite work. Yeah, the filters are so annoying in this game because of that. Like, the constant turning off makes them pretty frustrating to use. Yeah, if there was like some kind of filter lock or something that you could do, that would be helpful. I would enjoy that. So let's steal this again. Try and get the exact right height one more time. Okay. We're gonna do a plant on top of this. Maybe like this plant. I think that would be nice. Oh, you're gonna be really annoying to place. Let me just leave that over there. I'll come back to that in a second. Because I'm gonna want to put another one. I also had this table I want to put something on. Maybe they could have a lamp. No, it's not for a veggie challenge. This is just for fun. I don't normally build for my legacy challenge. Like, normally I just build because I want to build. The past couple community lots I did build because I wanted them for my legacy, but most of the time when I'm building in The Sims and playing The Sims, I'm doing it for fun and not really with like any certain save in mind. This is the kind of community lot that I would put in multiple saves. Like, this is not something that I feel like can only go in one place for one kind of sim, you know. This is more about the vibes. I hate that I have to do all that work just to size down the side table. It's so silly. All of that, just so I can have a table that looks like a reasonable size. We can get a smaller plant in this corner. You know, plants are actually one of the bigger problems, I think, with the base game. Specifically, like, big houseplants. If we were to try to use some Book Nook kit stuff, this could be nice for, like, the front desk. This kind of thing might be cute on like a little side table too. I mean, this actually kind of passes as a side table itself. Need a houseplant clutter kit? Well, you know what? The plant kit, the Blooming Rooms kit, some of the stuff in it is just, it's like a little bit not what I was hoping for out of a pack like that. I don't really know if that makes any sense at all. But Blooming Rooms, like, it's not really a houseplant kit. It's got like a couple nice houseplants and then some kind of wacky stuff that's a little bit hard to use. And I don't think that we need to get creative with houseplants anymore. Like, I think that they can just give us some nice plain houseplants maybe. Like, you got creative already, so we can have some like normal plain stuff now. Next, right? All my favorite houseplants are just like the most basic ones. And that's just because it's really nice to have something that has a very simple, like, just kind of like a simple leafy vibe with a simple vase, I guess. Because that way it works for any style. You could use it anywhere. There are certain things that are just so wacky that it's really hard to put them in most places. It works sometimes, but it doesn't work everywhere. And with a houseplant, like, it's kind of like that with curtains and rugs too. Like, I love a funky rug. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to have a funky rug. But also, it's really nice to have plain, neutral rugs. Because then you can put them everywhere. And it matches with like, you can fit it to 10 different styles. Versus like something really funky is very specific. And it kind of only works in that very specific circumstance. Snap just, now she's back. Do you think it works with that floor tile? I feel like it should. What? She's scratching my chair. Is she gonna sit on the chair? She never does that anymore. That's like twice in the past couple of days that she's tried to do that. Let's keep an eye on it. Oh, and she's gone. Okay, keeping an eye on it did not work. She left. Oh, the toilet being directly in front of the door is probably not the cutest, but oh well, I guess. Maybe we do like a plain white oh, no. I hit a hotkey that took me to Manage World, sorry. That's so annoying. We're back, it's fine. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that by mistake. It's a very frustrating mistake. It's not the M key, it's like F... What is it, F11? No, F1? F2? I did it again. That was on purpose though. I think it's like F2 that goes to Manage Worlds. M takes you to the map, that's for traveling. Like if you have a sim in your household and you want to like travel to a different lot. Oh, you know what I could use is the little cats and dogs curtain, that's true. There's like these little ones. Maybe I'll put bigger windows back then. Scoot them in. Ooh. Maybe we could do a solid color instead of the same gingham that we have outside of the room. Although this is like a really dark blue. Maybe we should commit to it and it can be kind of a funky mix of patterns or something. I would be okay with that. Yeah, the cats and dogs curtains have very interesting swatches. That's a good way of putting it. Very interesting swatches on those curtains. Well, I guess they're gonna have a communal towel that everybody can use. But that would be so gross in real life. Like, when do they wash it? Do they actually only have one? Like, are the mirrors the same height? Nope, that one went too high up. Maybe I'll scoot you over a little bit more. This trash can could be over here. That could be nice. Your school had communal towels? What, just like one hand towel? I must say, I'm not super sure about that. Wait, hand towels and shower towels? No, I'm sorry, can you, wait. They use the same shower towels for everyone? And like, you mean like they just used them again and again? Because like if you use them and then wash them, that's fine. That's like a hotel. But you mean they just used it, like everybody was like, hey, quick, dry off, and then you just had like the towel? Because if they're being washed, oh, okay, they had a big shelf with towels. You had to trust they've been washed. I trust they were washing them. I would be really surprised if they weren't washing the towels at the school. Because, again, it's like a hotel. Like, it's the same towel. What freaks me out about the communal towel in here, in my Sims build, is that they're not washing it. It's just the one towel. And everybody uses that towel. Like, this one is different. Because it's just that one. That is the towel, and everybody has to share it. And that kind of freaks me out. We can get like a little piece of artwork. Maybe another plant could go out here. Don't love that one, but it'll do. Let's look through everything from cats and dogs and see if there's anything else that we want to try and put in down here. Oh, see, like the fish tank would have been kind of interesting. Then we have to get rid of, well, I mean, you could get rid of some of those. And we could do the fish tank instead. It's educational to have a fish tank at the library. See? I think I kind of like that. Yeah, Get to Work does have paper towel dispenser, but we're only using cats and dogs and the Book Nook kit. So we can't use the paper towel dispenser from Get to Work because we don't have it installed right now. That was like an intentional choice to do a limited pack build, but... okay, let's get a computer. Should we use a different kind of computer for the front desk? This one's actually technically worse, but I'm just thinking like it looks a little bit different, so maybe it's nice for the employees to be able to use. Maybe I'll put this over here. There's also like a really cute little, it's like a library cart, book return cart that's from Get to Work as well. And we don't have that because I don't have any other packs installed, which is so sad because that would have been really nice. But unfortunately, we cannot use it today. I like the idea of a limited pack build like this. I mean, it's bad enough that it has a kit, but I prefer having a limited pack build like this because I think that it's really useful for gameplay. Like, this way everybody can use this. If you have cats and dogs and Book Nook. But I feel like those are probably two pretty popular packs. Like, if I had to pick just two, those are probably a couple of the ones that I would have picked. So, I'm gonna use this over here instead. I prefer that. I was looking for this specifically, this little nameplate. Maybe I can rearrange this too, so it... Nope. More like that. Okay. I like that thing back there. I do think that's kind of nice. There is the phone, but that's a reward event item, so not everybody has the, not the wall phone. Not everybody has this phone, but it is fun when you're building like a reception desk to be able to put a phone on it, because it's kind of realistic. Now this would be a fun phone to have at your reception desk. Maybe I won't use this pencil cup then. I've been live for like a little over an hour today. Well, in this stream. I streamed for about 3 hours earlier. And then I left, and now I'm back. So. Maybe it was like 3.5, I can't remember. Oh, the open journal could be kind of cute. If I search book, does it come up? The notebook. What do you think about us putting it off to the side and we make it like a fake guest book? Oh, Seb, listen. In my legacy, I'm planning on having my sim become a fairy. I'm personally not worried about the fairy genes taking over the legacy because I will personally ensure that the heir is not a fairy. Whatever kids that my sim has, I'll make sure that they don't end up becoming fairies too. I will ensure that. Okay, I was gonna get a pencil cup again. Oh my god, we need this. I forgot about that. There's like a whole book sign. Oh, maybe I should get that now. Oh, a guest book, kind of like a sign-in book. Like the people who come to visit the library could sign in on that little book and be like, hey, I was here. I visited. That might seem kind of weird, but I promise it's not. It's not that weird. It does happen a lot in real life. I mean, even like, there's a park in Orlando, and they have like a sign-in sort of book that, like, because it's like they're trying to have it be like a wildlife preserve. So they have a sign-in book for when you came, when you left, and if you saw any like wildlife while you were there, they want you to write it down. Like it's not really that weird to have. Okay, let me rearrange these. You work at a state partnership center and you have one? Yeah, that makes sense. Similar vibe, similar vibe. Volunteers need a signed-in book, exactly. I don't really know if I like this though. Let me go back through and look at everything from Cats and Dogs. There's also this really beautiful sign. If we wanted to put that on the wall somewhere too. Maybe I could have this be over here and then put that thing twice. Okay, everything from Cats and Dogs. What else would we like to add in on the inside of the building? I have curtains. We have various signs. I mean, having some dog treats, that might not even be that weird at the library because people can presumably bring their pets to this library. So that might be kind of nice. I'm not gonna put a lot of pet stuff in here, but a couple. I don't know. Let me get some of the debug books. Your entire Vigilante are spellcasters? Yeah, that makes sense. Oops, I didn't disable them. I don't really like to play with occults too much. Certainly not in my legacy. Like, I wouldn't want to have, and everybody's got different feelings on this, but I wouldn't want to have all of the Sims in my Sims family be the same occult type for my legacy. Like, I would rather have some more variety, but spellcasters are really useful because they can like spawn in food and stuff. So I don't blame you for wanting your Sims to all be spellcasters. The upstairs hasn't been done yet. No, we're gonna get to it, but I haven't decorated the upstairs yet. I'm gonna get a little mixture of different books and put them on display. Probably 5 of them. Boring business book. That one's cool. Okay. Scoot them like this. Little book display. Maybe that's like the book club books for the library this month. And so they've got a display like encouraging you to pick one of them. That's kind of cute, right? The Touchgrass monthlies. We could put the Touchgrass monthly somewhere. I'm okay with that as an idea. Since we have most of it laid out, I'm gonna do the layout of the kids' room real quick. I'm also gonna this is gonna be empty, but I'll put some like light in it too. So we just want to have some kids stuff. The kids' bookshelves are not really the same cute sort of vibe, but I want to have kids, like, I want some kids books, I want some kids toys, but most importantly I want to have a couple things like this. Like, I would love to have a couple of the little science tables. I'd like to have some of the art tables, maybe like 2 of each, and we'll like arrange the room based on that. There could probably be a desk too. So that way your Sims can do their homework up here. Yeah, the Book Nook ones in the white swatch might be kind of nice. So we could do that. Because there's like a white rainbow order. You could try it just like that. You thought 3 horses was a lot, but you managed. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about the 3-horse thing for my legacy, but I'll figure it out. It's times like these that I sort of think to myself, like, wow, maybe I shouldn't have made that a rule. Whose idea was this? And it's like, I'm the only one who can be blamed because it was my legacy. I wrote it. It'll be a challenge. Let's try them like this. Had 1 main horse, spread it with your 2nd horse, ended up with 3. That's kind of what I was picturing myself doing too. Having like a couple horses and then having them breed. That's sort of the inspo behind it, I guess. 3 horses or 6 kids? Which is worse, having 3 horses or 6 children for your Sims? Which one is harder for you to deal with? The 6 kids is the obvious answer. I want to get some chairs. Little spot for the kids to sit and read over here. I like that one. That one's cool. Maybe another one could be over here. I could put a little, maybe I could put a table, like a side table next to it. My stream's the reason you're so obsessed with Twitch now, really? I'm like, should I be like, yay, or should I apologize? I don't know. Twitch is a fun place to hang out, though. You can find some really cool people on here. It's not a bad place to be. I'm gonna size this little table down. I think it looks better like that. Try and get that the right height. This is not really giving children's book, but I like that it has the bunny, so I guess I'll try it. Twitch gave you most of your friends? Well, I met Dan on Twitch. Like, I like Twitch a lot too. It's a very cool place. Okay. I think that maybe this back wall, I don't know, we could also build a wall right here so we could have more wall space to decorate. I don't really like that, so. Oh, I was thinking about doing the toddler wall books. That was something else I had considered and didn't finish. I don't really know where. Maybe over here by the chair so they can sit there. It is limited pack. Yeah, it's just cats and dogs and the Book Nook kit that we're trying to use in here. So it's pretty limited this time around. I think that's kind of fun though. Rubber duck. Okay, some toys shoved in the corner. Should we get a really chaotic floor? Oh, I just love this floor for kid spaces. I love it. I can't help it. Yeah, we could do a column. That's a good idea. Put a column and a spandrel so there's like a little bit more separation. Okay. What the heck? I got rid of my thing. Did it delete anything else? No, just the one up here. Okay. Where did it go? This? I was using that swatch. Okay. That works for me. Maybe we could have a cork board. Sort of like this one. This could be like for about the events that they have going on in the kids' space. Because they probably have stuff like that. Story hour, you know, all that kind of thing. Maybe scoot back. I can put one of the kids' teddy bears too. Maybe the orange one. Your infant sim refuses to learn peekaboo. That's weird. Why are they being weird about it? Oh, a candle could be good. Candle? I meant calendar. Oh my god, I'm actually losing it. What am I talking about? Okay, corkboard. We can put postcards. Just a few of them, maybe? Give the children flames. What they need is candles. You're so right. That would be good. Where? Oh, how about a frog? Oh, I didn't really think about that, but that could be kind of fun. Maybe the frog would be better than this thing. It's like the... know, library class pet. But it's a, what kind of frog? Eggplant whirl frog. I feel like the kids would try to eat it. What, the frog? I don't know. If anybody's gonna try and eat a frog, it's the adults in The Sims now. They're the ones out here trying to eat frogs these days. Although I guess not in this alternate universe. In this alternate universe, you can't eat frogs. Cause like there's no fairy pack because I don't have that installed in this one. So that's good. Okay, just a pencil cup. Oops, that's way too far over. Whoopsies. Maybe right there. Maybe I can get a stack of books too. Yeah, imagine a sim goes to the library and then eats the frog. We shouldn't even joke about that. Do you think you could do that? Do you think that, like, if you're playing as a sim, do you think that you could visit a community lot and then eat a frog that's just placed on a table somewhere? I haven't personally tried that, like tried to just show up and eat a frog, but they might be able to. Because if there's just like, I don't know, it's kind of similar to there should be like an apple on the table, they could eat the apple. So one could only assume that they could then probably eat the frog too. Even without like stealing it. I don't even think they need to be like a klepto to do it. I think they probably could just do it. Okay, let's put a couple of these. I think maybe upstairs. We haven't really started the outside yet either, but we could do that now. Couple of those. Maybe I'll use the same wood floor up here. I don't really want to, I guess it don't matter. I was gonna say I don't want to pay for it to be like everywhere, but it doesn't make a difference. We don't have money. This is a community lot. I'm gonna put a telescope up here. Cause that's just super useful to have. And then maybe, could we fit one of the card tables? Yeah, there's a frog recipe from, I think it's from Horse Ranch, the frog recipe that you can cook. But I'm talking about eating raw frogs. With which they can do with Enchanted by Nature. God, I wish this had more swatches. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Should we do chess? The kids can play chess. Kind of slightly angle it. Oh, it's base game? Oh, maybe what it is they added it to the base game around when Horse Ranch came out. That would make sense. So that's why I have that Horse Ranch association with it in my head, because that's when it came out. Because they always do those big updates right before expansion packs, so you end up getting lots of things, and then you, like, tie them together in your head. Okay, I like that as a little porch. Let's start thinking about wallpaper. Can I size this up? Oh my god. You can. Doesn't mean you should, though. Maybe we should stop doing that. Should I put one more? I think having another chess table is kind of excessive, but I do actually kind of like it. Okay, let's get some more plants and stuff too. Another one of those is probably good. Cats and dogs. Really tempted to try this wallpaper, but I'm not sure if it's too much blue. I like how it breaks up a lot of the dark wood though. I think I kind of like that. The blue like everywhere. And maybe this wall directly behind this could be like all blue like that. We can do it in a couple places. Some like alternative accent colors. Okay. I think I kind of like that. I'm not sure about this part. I also think that maybe having some ceiling lights could be good. Like more decorative ones, I mean to say. Because obviously we have some. But if we got some that were more... I don't know if I like that one. But maybe it's worth trying. Right? Plant in the corner. I might swap out for this plant in the corner. I prefer the white. Plant in the corner. Or maybe we do plant in this corner. We could probably have like a side table in one of these corners. And maybe I could put the River Queen paddle wheel boat on it. Probably not sized up though, right? But I would like to have it. You know what else there is from Cats and Dogs? It's like... this thing. Maybe that could work in this corner. I might just use it, because I like the vibes of that. Does that come in a... oh, it comes in the same blue, so it looks like a built-in. Maybe it's like built into the wall paneling. That could be kind of nice. Almost makes me want to try and put it over here, too. And we can, like, scoot that over. Maybe this could go above the... yeah, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? I might do another little chair in the corner over here. It's kind of blocking one of the bookshelves, but it's a place to sit, right? Yeah, Book Nook was a good suggestion, Tilly. It's nice to have. It's been helpful. I want to put that somewhere, but I don't like it. Maybe we could do a clock. Like the grandfather clock. Because that's kind of giving old fancy. Okay. Marissa, you saying you're tempted to get an e-reader? Listen, I am so deep into Team e-reader. Like having an e-reader changed my life. Being able to have that many books on the go so easily, like you don't even understand. You don't understand until you have it. You don't understand until you have it. And then once you get it, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I should have always had this. It's so good. It's so good. I don't really want to do lamps on the tables. So I'm feeling a little bit unsure about that. Do I want to get like one of these maybe? I could put the boat and this lamp on it. Okay, possibly put like a little plant on there too. Okay. Yeah, see, some people, they're very stuck in their ways, and they're like, I love physical books, which, yeah, I know. Everybody loves a physical book. Doesn't mean you can't ever read one again. You can read whatever you want. But the benefit of the reason I like having one so much is that I read in the dark in bed. You don't understand until you get one, and you can read in the dark, no eye strain. You can lay there in bed with your little Kindle and able to see everything. It's the level of comfort is so extreme. And like, you don't have to try and like hold and maneuver the pages to turn them. You can be like laying down completely. It's so good. It's so good. It's different than reading on like your phone or like your iPad too, because the texture of the screen, it really is good. You can change the font, exactly, all that kind of stuff. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. No blue light. No, seriously, chat, like I'm so team e-reader. Like, I have loved mine so much. It's a complete game changer. I guess I need to have all those lights because it's kind of dark in here. Yeah, that's the thing. You can use like a dyslexia font. You can make it bigger if you have trouble like reading a physical copy because the text is too small. Like, the accessibility of it is really helpful too. And it's really nice like if you're traveling, because I'm the kind of person that like if I go on a trip, I could read a book and a half on the plane, and then you're going there and back. You're gonna be reading when you're there. I mean, like, I don't want to have to bring 5 physical books, you know, on my trip. But I can have 5 books on my Kindle loaded up. Or I could have like a big, massive fantasy book that would be like a pain to pack in my bag, but I just have a little tiny Kindle. That's really nice about it too. And it's not because of the screen, it's not like your phone where, you know, when you're outside like in the sun and you can't see your phone screen, you can see the e-reader screen still. That's really helpful too. Are you sponsored by Kindle? No. Good God, no. I would not accept an Amazon sponsorship. You get whatever kind of e-reader you want, but I'm just saying I'm team e-reader. Like, I really like having one. And not like a team e-reader because I like it better than a physical book, because a physical book is still fun. I completely agree. But there are times where an e-reader is gonna really, really, really come in handy for you. Okay. I'm gonna put columns on the outside too. That's good. Up here, on all 4 corners of this. This is one of those times again where I'm gonna complain about how badly I wish we had another plain column in the base game. And we just don't. Oh. Those went inside. I want them there. Okay. Okay. Really liking that so far. Now we just gotta figure out the outside. I guess we could start with the landscaping. Should we do debug? I guess maybe I should figure out the back and then go from there, right? I think I'll probably put some plants right here. The birthday columns too much. Yeah, I think these are too, like, the texture of them is like kind of plasticky wood versus like regular wood, which I don't really like how it contrasts with the other stuff too. These are like more similar, you know? So I don't think I'll use them here. I want a column that is just similar to like the Get Together column, but in the base game. That is my true dream. Okay. I had this like red one. Maybe I want to go back to the one that has yellow. And we could do some yellow flowers in some of these spaces as an accent color. No, that's better. Okay. What about some kind of fence. I know we had talked about using the hedge fence. I don't really like it. No, those flowers aren't debugged. Those are regular base game flowers. I feel like you charge yours twice a year. Yeah, the Kindle does not need charged that much. I feel like I probably charge my Kindle like once a month. I don't know. I usually, the thing is though, I'll charge it before I go on a trip, always, without fail. And it might not be like fully dead yet when I'm doing that, so I don't know. But they, like, their battery life is really good too on all of them, so that's really nice. Maybe we could, well, maybe I won't open this up and I'll make you have to go all the way around if you wanna, if you wanna be able to get back here, you have to go through the building. Yours is old and constantly dead. Oh yeah, I have, I have a Kindle that I got for Christmas when I was like, I don't know, maybe 12, 11, like I was in middle school. And that one, she doesn't even work anymore. I still have it though. It's kind of like a relic. The one that had the keyboard at the bottom. Totally different vibe back then. Okay, what do you think about that as a thing to have in the back? I think I like it. You miss the keyboard so much? Yeah, I kind of do sometimes too. And like a physical button is nice. I gotta decide what kind of flooring I want to use. And I don't know the answer. I don't know what I want. I wish that there's like a slightly more grayish version of this. That's too plain. Maybe this one works best. I forget how much the clicker I got was. The clickers, the thing is, I feel like they range in price anywhere from like 10 to like 30 bucks from what I've seen. You can buy them, they have them on like TikTok Shop even, but they're on like Amazon. You can find them pretty much anywhere. It's a very simple, like it's a little like button clicker and then a page turner that you attach to your Kindle and they like sync up and you can just press the button. So you can lay in your bed and turn your page if the Kindle's on a stand. But yeah, I don't remember exactly how much the one I got was. Because again, they kind of vary, but they must all work the same. Like, bet the difference in them is probably to do with like battery life and stuff, you know? Okay, I'm gonna try that with it raised up high. I kind of like it like that. Yours was 20 bucks. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're sort of all somewhere in that range of price, I feel like. I've seen some that have like a screen on them that tells you the battery percentage of the clicker, and I don't really think that that is something that you should feel like you need to invest in. Like, you'll be fine without that kind of feature, but they all kind of work the same. Not necessary, exactly, yeah. You don't need that. Okay. Should we do it with white on the outside? I kind of like that. Maybe we do white, like vertical paneling on the top up there. Do we want to put it everywhere? I don't know. I feel like maybe I need a different roof. I just don't like how it looks with the blue. That is very frustrating. Yeah, Tilly, the current Discord scams are kind of the JPEG scam thing. There's like the Discord scam that's really popular right now that we've been dealing with on like literally a daily basis. is the hacked accounts. These poor people, it's not their fault. They're like, they probably clicked something they shouldn't, another account is hacked, but it sends like these weird crypto pictures, and it's 5 of them to every single channel in the entire Discord server. And this happens more than once a day. And it's way worse than just the copy paste messages with links, because it's photos. Like, oh my God. It happens a lot. I mean, when you have a Discord server that's like the size of ours, you just deal with a lot of like hacked accounts and spam bots and things like that. But the thing about the hacked accounts is that it's like hacked accounts of active server members. So there are people that have permissions to like all the channels because they've got the egg roll, they're subscribed, like, you know, they they like have permission to send photos already because they've been in the server for a long time. And then now the bad thing is everywhere. Everywhere. And that is bad news. See, that's kind of more of a grayish color, which I don't really know if I like. Maybe it would be better just to be blue. The blue is cute. I just can't escape the blue suburban curse, can I? I want a more contrasting roof color then. This is my favorite roof. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, that's true. They're not a dodgy link or anything like the other ones are. So it's, in that way, it's a little bit better, I guess, but it's still not good. Anyway, moral of the story is, please, I'm literally begging you. I need you to stop replying to strangers on Discord. Like, with all the love in my heart. If a weird person that you've never talked to, you have one mutual server with, messages you, just don't reply. Don't talk to them. You don't need to talk to them. You can just ignore the stranger that's typing weird to you. Like, you don't have to be like, what do you mean? Just ignore them. There is no benefit to you talking to the stranger, especially because most of them have bad intentions. They're trying to like either hack your account, sell you something. Like, you just don't need to talk to them. It's okay. You don't need to feel bad about not replying to them. It's okay. You don't need to reply to anybody on Discord if you don't want to. I think I'll put the top floor of all of this. I might do like, oops, shingles. And I'll put some trim in between. Yeah, right? Like, I don't reply. I would never reply to a stranger on Discord. I barely reply to anybody on Discord though, as it is, so. But I have my settings off so that nobody can message me for the most part, so. I missed a tiny bit of roofing in the back. Oh, I did. I'll have to come back to that. Well, the problem is, Tilly, it's not like I'm trying to ignore people. It's that so often when I'm streaming, like, I have a tendency to open a message straight away when I'm live, because if someone DMs me when I'm live and like they know I'm live, it makes me think like, oh, did something happen they're trying to tell me about? Like, I need to open this urgently because it might be like a problem. So I open it when I'm live, but then it's not a problem. So I'm like, oh, okay, everything's fine. I'll reply to this later. But then because I already opened it when I was live, I forget and then I don't reply to it later. But I usually like that's like almost always exactly what happens. Or like if I'm recording, I guess, similar thing where I'm like, oh, I can't reply to this, but just in case I'm gonna open it, and then the notification goes away and I don't reply anymore because I forget. But I'm not gonna be like sat here typing when I'm streaming, you know, unless it's like super urgent. So that's why that happens. Oops, this one doesn't have the thing that I want. Maybe I will do another one of those little windows. Oh, it doesn't really fit super well up there, but it does fit. I guess we can put it. Should I put a small window right here? It's blocked by the bookshelf, but I do kind of like it not being completely blank right there, so maybe I will use it. I might do that back here too, just so that the wall isn't completely plain. I gotta put those lower. But we can just put some windows that are blocked by the bookshelves so that it doesn't look like so empty. From afar, you can't tell. No, I don't. You can't mark stuff as unread in Discord, can you? Oh, mark unread. I guess I can. Oh, I just don't think about it though. I don't, like, it's just not. Anyway. The moral of the story is, I'm sorry if I ignored your Discord DM when I was live. It is not on purpose, genuinely. Okay, cats and dogs. Let's put some trees. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this tree. It's one of my favorites in the game. Okay, a couple of those over there. Should I do like a variety of trees on this lot? Probably, right? Maybe another one right here too. That is a lot of trees. Yeah, Crypto, that's a pretty common hack. The people are, the hackers are really good about trying to get you to, like, click their links. The hack that they're talking about is the scammer would be like, hey, listen, I have this really bad thing of you, and, like, you need to click this link so you can see it. Otherwise, like, I'm gonna share it with everybody. Like, I've got something bad on you. And it's like some, you know, strange account you never talked to before. But then when you click the link, they hack your account, and then they'll send that same message to every single person you're friends with. And they'll post it in every server you know. So it sends it to, like, you know, 200 places, and then those people click it, and then it just... That's a pretty common one. The ones that we deal with the most in my Discord server are crypto scams. People that are hacked, and then the bot will send, like, scary crypto links into our server. Those are usually pretty easy to, like, delete and stuff, but annoying to have to deal with. Okay, let's put some more of these. And this, oh my god, and the Steam gift cards. Oh my god. I literally I have to ban the word gift card in my server. You can't say the word gift card in my server. You know why? Because every single day, and I'm not exaggerating, every single day, a hacked account tries to send a fake Steam gift card link. And it's the same thing. It's like, click this for $50 on Steam. And it's not. When you click it, your account gets hacked. But every single day, there's a Steam gift card scam in my server. So you try and say the word gift card and you're wondering why it doesn't work. That's why. Because we had to block it to stop that from going through. Yeah, there's also the Nitro scam is like same thing where it's like free Nitro. I think something important to remember is that no one's ever going to give you anything for free on the internet. They're never going to give you real money for free on the internet. That I think is the key here. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. But, like, you know, a stranger isn't going to send you a message being like, do you want to have a Steam gift card for no reason? Okay. I'm going to fill this in around here, too. That's good. Sure. Let me see. Maybe I feel like I should do, oh, I swapped these to be the first swatch, so it had the yellow flowers, right? Okay. Let me put those back up here too. Okay, all the same flowers everywhere. It's like yellow and purple then. Okay. Yellow. Maybe we could put one of these big, well, I'll probably do the other parts first and then come back to that one. That's good. Are there really? How many people do you think have level 90 or above in the server? What level am I in the server? I'm gonna find out. Hold on. '81. That's weak. Oh. Snap starts screaming. It's like she agreed. I'm, again, so sorry about my cat. I know it's scary. I'm so sorry. She just does that sometimes. It's pretty loud. So I apologize. Now imagine it's like 4 in the morning, you're asleep, and that starts happening. And you jolt out of bed because there's a cat screaming in your house. That's my experience. She's so chill. Yeah, totally. Snap. So chill. I have, I honestly will never play it for you on stream because it's like so loud that it's like genuinely scary. But I have video from one of the security cameras in my house of when she started doing it in the middle of the night. And it's like the loudest thing you will ever hear. Like it even turned down, it's like an extreme mega jump scare. The security footage, like picture like the loudest, it's echoing. Like the loudest that sound, but like up 500% volume. Oh, now you're squeaking. So loud, so scary. And it's because she was staring at her water bowl screaming. Sometimes she screams in front of her water bowl. And when I talked to the vet about it, she was like, look, I don't know. But I think, listen to your squeaking. Do you understand how weird you sound? I think that there's a level of like, do you hear that? There's a level of confusion to it, I think, because she's getting kind of old, so I feel like that's probably part of it, which is really sad. But it's not like a serious health problem that's causing her to scream. She's just maybe a little bit confused, doesn't know where we are or something. Yeah, now she sounds like a bird. Her weird squeaky chirp. Your cat tries and succeeds at dismantling the water fountain. Oh no. Why do you think they want to dismantle the water fountain? That's kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna put some dining chairs. I know I haven't finished doing the landscaping. I just wanted to get a couple extra things added in out here. We might want to do some benches. Oh, I'm gonna go back to landscaping. Oh, I'm jumping around so much. I'm all over the place today. I'm gonna try this cats and dogs plant. This is one of my favorite plants in the game. I think it's so nice. Okay. Couple of you, size down a couple times. Have I finished the inside? Yeah, the inside is completely done, I think. We'll check on it in a minute, don't worry. The other day, a friend came over for the first time, and Abby screamed at them. And the friend was like, I have never heard a louder cat in my life. Yeah, Owen, you and I are in a very similar boat. I relate to that so much. As you know, as you can tell. I also have an extremely loud cat. An extremely loud elderly cat that does not have any idea she's being as loud as she is. Yeah, they're just old ladies who like to yell. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to yell, go ahead and yell, Snap. She just has a lot to say. You were watching Hamilton before this? That's fun. Do you see they're gonna do a, they're gonna put Hamilton in the movie theaters for a bit. I think that's gonna be kind of fun. Okay. No more over there. Cute. We gotta get some more little yellow flowers probably. Oh, don't like that one. Maybe I will put it like that though. I put you like right here. I guess I can make this whole part bigger. I'm holding shift to place multiple plants at once, Asteroid. You can do that with anything. You can hold shift and place like multiple bookshelves at once. You know, you can basically just hold shift to duplicate. You can't do it with debug plants, but you can do it with regular plants, which is pretty useful. I'm trying to decide if I like how my landscaping looks or if I kind of hate it. And I'm actually a little bit unsure about that, so. Oh, you know what could be kind of nice? I wonder if we could make like a connected pathway that goes out to the back of this. You know, like what if we just hooked it all up and then filled that in with pathing? Might be kind of nice. And then it fills in the lot a little bit more. I kind of like it giving your Sims a place to walk. Get some more bushes in the very front. I mean, maybe even this could, no. I don't know. I like how it looks kind of formal and like organized, nice, fancy landscaping. Should I put this all the way down the sides? I like how it looks from like above. What do you think about it? Maybe a bench? You know, so they can stargaze? Oh, perfect. Exactly what we need. It's a little bit tight. Tilly, what? You almost type exclamation point Pringles instead of Prime? I don't think that that's a command here. Okay. Let me try and move this around. Maybe I'll put one of the benches like right here because I want to be able to have Sims sitting. Yeah, I know it makes the right side look a little bit more plain, but I'm not really sure what exactly I want to do about that. I know we can get another bench and just put it in the front kind of. Maybe there could be some monkey bars. We could also, we could move the trees around to, how does this look on the gallery? Oh, that's fine. I don't think it looks bad being kind of empty like this. I think that that's kind of realistic, if anything, but I understand why you would want to have more. Oh, there could be a pond, I guess. We can look into that, see how we feel. These are all different shades of yellow. I guess it would be somewhat realistic. It's just kind of small, this little space. So I'm not sure, but if we do it nice and simple. Let me do the terrain paint now. Terrain paint. Make you softer. Oh, too much. Use the event rocks. I don't want to put like so many rocks. I think I would do it like relatively limited rocks if I did it, because I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to do that whole like overgrown thing with this pond because I don't think that fits the style of this lot really. I need more plants right there too. We could consider putting some. Okay. Piranhas in the pond. Okay, see, that's the spirit. Limited pack build with limited rocks. Sure, 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 exactly. Gosh, the grass in Brindleton Bay is so strange. It's kind of hard to landscape around. Okay, let's just get this terrain paint around the pond first. Shark pond for if you return your library book too late. Oh my god. You know, libraries around the world are getting rid of their library late fees. This library is actually adding a library shark pond. They believe not in canceling late fees, but in feeding people to sharks. Totally realistic and reasonable thing to do, right? Okay, I think I like the look of the pond. I think it's a nice touch. Let's put like, I guess some of these little yellow lily pads could be kind of nice. Get kind of a collection of them right there. Maybe like 2 more over here. If I do ducks, will they fit or is this pond too small? Oh, the pond is too small. Well, we can still do fish though. And that would be nice. Okay. What do you think? Just the one rock? We could probably put a couple extra rocks in a couple of places in the front. Just to get a little bit more color. Like around back here, there could be a rock in that little area. I really want it to be kind of subtle with the rocks and stuff. I don't want to overdo it with the pond. Why do the fish look like that? It doesn't look like that in live mode. It's a spawner. So in live mode, they'll move around. In build mode, it's plain and small. Okay. How does it look on the gallery? I think that's okay. What if, oh, I should save. What about if we put a couple lot traits on it? like fast internet to improve your programming, video game, and writing skills. And oh, we didn't put any easels down. We could put teen neighborhood. Maybe the like teens hang out at this lot. That would be cute. Let's do that. And maybe I'll put an easel. Like maybe just somewhere in the back. Oh. I don't think I'll do cat or dog friendly. We sort of had discussed in the beginning of this trying to put some pet stuff, and then we didn't really end up doing it. So we can't, so some of the lots that you're thinking like study spot and things like that, we don't have them because this build is just base game, cats and dogs, and the Book Nook kit. So some of the ones that you're thinking like that study spot one is from University. We don't have that pack installed. So we can't use them. We tried to do limited pack build with this. Okay. You think Science Lab, is that one of them? Science Lair? Builds logic and rocket science. Yeah, we could do that. No, study spot's not a lot type, it's a lot trait. Like one of these. Gives you some bonus to like finishing your homework faster and stuff. Okay, well this is the library then. It's a little Brindleton Bay library. It's on the Tails End lot. If you're familiar with that lounge in Brindleton Bay, it's like the empty lot next door to it. 40 by 30 lot. When you come in, there's like a little entryway front desk. We've got a pretty interesting model of the island in Brindleton Bay. There's some chess tables and some seating. We've got some computers here. Lots and lots and lots of bookshelves everywhere, pretty much. There's some more computers back here in this study room. Chess tables over here. A couple different bathrooms. There's entry on either side, so they're easily accessible. Plus a staircase into a little kids area with some cute kids items. They've got chess and like a telescope. And then in the back, oh, I didn't finish this part of the back. What should I put right here? The last time I put a grill on one of my library lots, people got really upset. They did not like that I put the grill. I stand by having the grill because I think it's nice to be able to cook if you come here and need to get some food. There is a bench right there. But I'm trying to think what would make sense on the patio. Oh, we could do another one of the fountains because that's kind of a cute vibe. If we had the fountain in the middle and then like some benches behind it, I think that would kind of make sense. We don't have swings from either of these packs, so we can't do the swing set thing. I'm not ignoring you. We just don't have them, unfortunately. We don't have hopscotch either. Like, it's kind of sad. We don't have access to some of that fun stuff that would be nice to use. We could do another easel, maybe. Those are kind of symmetrical. Do you think I could open this up? I don't like it opened up. The view is pretty nice, yeah. The view is pretty nice. The problem is I don't like any of the base game easels either. Maybe I could put one like over here. That's kind of tucked away. Well, that's plenty of space for your sim to sit out and, I don't know. You could nap there. You could also stargaze there. I know people love to stargaze. Oh, I didn't finish the terrain paint in here. Well, that could have been bad. I nearly forgot to finish the terrain paint. Someone said to fix the ceiling. Just for the record, I do not want this ceiling to be like this at all anywhere. I did not break it when I put the pieces down for the roof. I never wanted this to be wood in the first place. Just so you know. It was fine before, but... Okay, we can add that on too. Maybe if we got... like a couple more little flowers. I'm wondering about putting like these in just a couple of places, kind of in some of the open areas. I'm seeing some people say bird bath, but I don't really want to put a bird bath on this part in the open space, so I'm not really sure. I also don't really think that there's enough, I don't think we really have enough space to put in gardening. So I'm not sure if I want to do that either. Put that, get some plants there. Yeah, we had talked about putting monkey bars, but I'm not sure they're even gonna fit. I feel like the lot is really full. And I kind of want to leave open space. I'm just picturing like, if I were to bring my Sims here, I'm imagining that I'm probably gonna want to have space to like do a school project. Oh, the cat's been gone for a long time. Sorry, I didn't know I had the thing on still. I might want to do a school project. So I kind of want to have some open room to do that. So I don't know if I want to. Yeah, we have the outdoor trash can right here. I think maybe it's fine. Okay, what do we call it? Brindleton Library? I gotta stop overthinking this. A library to be placed on Tails End, Brindleton Bay. I feel like this is more easily searchable, which is why I'm calling it that. You know? Oh, I put hashtag lilsimsie too. Oh, just post it. Yeah, because they're like calling it something cute, like seaside books. That's like so fun for storytelling, and like I love that. But also the gallery is hard enough to find anything as it is. So I feel really tempted to make it a little bit more searchable, you know? Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm glad that we built this. I feel like I'm gonna use this. Like I'm probably gonna place this in some of my towns. Maybe I'll even go place it in a town right now. Let me go put it in my Very Veggie save while I'm thinking about it. I've been trying to remember to do stuff like that, like over time with Very Veggie, because no one wants to have to sit and replace like loads of lots all at once. It's a massive pain to do like, you know, 15 of them at once because the gallery just loads so terribly. Oh, I can't, I don't have other packs installed. Okay, well I won't right now then. But it's just a pain to do it all at once. So if you remember to place things like over time, at least I need to be better about that, then it's less of a pain to fill it all in, you know? Okay, well, I know I usually stream for about 3 hours. I've been live for a little bit less time tonight, but I did stream earlier today. I've been live twice now, so maybe I will wrap up the stream now. I was planning on doing another build tomorrow, though to be honest, I have got literally no clue what. So we'll figure that out tomorrow before I go live. I've got a couple of ideas, but I haven't decided yet, so I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna build something tomorrow though. Same time as this, but we'll be live tomorrow doing a build. And then on Friday, we're gonna play Very Veggie again. So we'll do that, which should be exciting. And then on Saturday, probably gonna build again. Just back and forth, lots of builds. But have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody. Oh, we could do like a random generator. That could be kind of fun. Or we could do another community lot. I don't know. I'll think about it a little bit more before I go live, and then we'll decide. I think, see, I rated Shella yesterday, but today is her birthday. So maybe I'll raid Shella again. They're playing Peak, that like mountain climbing game that we played on Saturday. And it is Shella's birthday, so I feel like we probably should raid Shella, you know? I didn't think this through rating her yesterday. But we'll raid her again because it's her birthday, it feels fair. So everybody say happy birthday to Shella when you go over there. And you can watch them play Peak and stuff. And have a fantastic rest of your evening, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been fun tonight. And I'll see you all later, okay? Goodbye!